If you love chicken and dumplings, you're gonna love today's recipe. This is a chicken and dumpling casserole. With just a few little shortcuts in here, this recipe comes together super easily, but it has so much flavor, perfect for Sunday dinner or any night of the week. To start, it says to take 1 stick of butter and melt it in your 9x13 while your oven is preheating. I actually already preheated my oven, and this is not quite a whole stick of butter. So I'm just gonna kind of chop it up a little bit and put it into the oven just for a few minutes. I'll keep an eye on it until it melts. Okay, while my butter is finishing melting, I'm just making up my chicken broth here for the recipe. And I wanted to show y'all this. I'm sure a lot of y'all probably buy it, and my label is a little bit torn. It is called Better Than Bouillon, and I've just started keeping this in my fridge instead of buying cartons of chicken broth or even the chicken bouillon. This is less than $5, and it has how many servings? It has 38 servings, which is equal to 38 cups of chicken broth. And to me, the flavor is a little bit deeper, so it just kind of adds a little bit more to any recipe that calls for chicken broth. And like I said, they have it in chicken, they have beef, and a vegetable one, and maybe one more. So I've just started keeping these, and all you do is mix 1 teaspoon of the base with how many ever cups of water. So 2 cups of water, and now I have chicken broth. And it also just takes up a whole lot less room in your fridge. All right, so my butter is melted. Now I just have about 3 cups of pre-cooked chicken. I just boiled mine up earlier and then just shredded it up. And you're just gonna place that right on top of the butter in your dish. And of course, this is a great recipe to use up a rotisserie chicken, leftover chicken. You could even use canned chicken for this. Next, the recipe calls for chopped onion, chopped green pepper, and chopped red pepper. That would be delicious, but I looked at some of the comments, and a lot of people on that recipe said they used frozen veggies, think like chicken pot pie. So I thought I would try that as well. We really like chicken pot pie, and this is easy. You don't have to chop anything. So I just have about a cup of frozen peas and carrots. I'm just gonna dump those right on top of my chicken. Then next, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of poultry seasoning. And I only probably have not quite a teaspoon left, so I'm just gonna sprinkle on what I do have left. And I use poultry seasoning in my chicken pot pie anyway, so when I saw this recipe, I just thought it would be really good with the peas and carrots. And like I said, it makes it a little easier. We're also gonna add just a sprinkle of black pepper. Next, to a medium-sized bowl, we're gonna add 2 cups of Bisquick. And next to our Bisquick, we're gonna add 2 cups of milk. Gonna add a pinch of salt, and then we're just gonna whisk this together. And this is gonna make part of our topping, which is gonna actually be like a dumpling topping. Now we're just gonna pour that Bisquick mixture right over top of our veggies and chicken. And then lastly, we're gonna take that chicken stock, that chicken broth that we made, and we're just gonna mix that together with 1 can of cream of chicken soup. Now we're just gonna bring that over, and we're gonna dump that right on top as well. And this is gonna bake at 350 for 1 hour. It will look pretty liquidy at this point, but don't worry because it's all gonna come together, and it's gonna make the most perfect little dumpling topping. Think chicken and dumpling meets chicken pot pie. All right, so let's get this into the oven, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. I have to tell you, this was delicious. That buttery crust on top, it kind of got a little bit crispy and fluffy at the same time, if that makes sense. It was so good, the most perfect flavors. This would be good served with rice or mashed potatoes, or like the recipe recommends, just a big salad on the side. You really can't go wrong with this one. Does that not look delicious or what? Perfect for a weeknight.
This is one of our family's favorite meals. Anybody truly can make this, and mostly everybody will enjoy it as well. If you love easy recipes like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I post new recipes every single week, and I'll see you guys real soon in the next one. Bye, y'all.